How much does TikTok pay? Honestly, it's tough. They pay you cents. A video with hundreds of millions of views that on other platforms like YouTube or Facebook would pay you $200 to $300. On TikTok, they pay you cents. Videos with millions of views also pay you pennies. But you can make money with TikTok. It's just that monetization isn't the way to do it. Let's take a look at everything. Let's look at the numbers. How much do I get paid per video? Watch this. I earned 11 cents from 3,300 views, but got nothing from 1,300 views. This one got 6,000 views and earned me 14 cents, while another with 4,300 views earned $1.15. It's all messed up, all disorganized. There's no pattern with an exact rate. Look, 5,000 views earned 46 cents, but 3,000 views got just 1 cent. This one with 2,400 views paid 0, another with almost 7,000 paid cents, and one with nearly 10,000 paid $2. See? There's no way to guess. It doesn't follow a pattern. I've spent almost a year trying to figure out which videos pay well so I can make content about that topic. There's no way to know. There's no way to discern a pattern that tells you which videos to create or what to discuss. In some cases, I discuss very sensitive topics and I am compensated well. In others, I create non-sensitive content and I receive no payment. Look at this one, the unguarded border, it got nothing. And this one too, about deportations, nothing. But this one, debunking all the cities that pay you to live there, earned me $1.38. It's almost $1 for 10,000 views. For TikTok, that's a very high rate. But the next one paid nothing, and the next one paid 25 cents. This other one, how much did it pay me? YouTube, with 7,000 views, I earned 12 cents. On YouTube and Facebook, the rules are apparent, crystal clear. Just talk about nice things and we'll pay you well. Mention something controversial and we'll start lowering your rate until you are out of funds. And that's why my YouTube and Facebook pages always paid a very low rate. Because I talk about a lot of controversial topics, immigration, when you see someone different because of their skin color, racism, all of that keeps lowering your rate, right? So it makes it really easy for you. Make content that's just nonsense, just silly stuff, and you'll make good money. Try to talk about a social issue that's sensitive, useful, or helpful using sensitive events from around the world and you'll earn less. That's why YouTubers just do nonsense, but on TikTok we don't even have that. YouTube and Facebook give you the choice. Do you want to make content that's worthwhile? You're going to be admired because there are very few people who do it, but you're going to earn very little. Now, do you want to be just another clown doing comedy? You're going to earn well, but the audience won't respect you. And you, as a creator, would you choose, what do I want, money or respect? And those of us who made educational content made that decision. I want my content to be worthwhile, to inspire, to build up, even if they don't give me the highest rate. Well, on TikTok, they don't even give you that because you don't know. It's completely random. Now, this rate does increase. Yes, they can pay you up to $1 per 1,000 views. And I thought the more time you spent on TikTok, the higher the rate would be. But no. I also thought it would happen when you get more views. But no. Let's look at my most viral videos one by one. Let's start with this video I made in China. It has 2.4 million views. At the rate some videos pay me, I should get paid $2 for this video. And at the rate other videos pay me $220.
But no, it's $22 for 2.4 million views.
Oh, and another thing. The length of the video doesn't matter either. On YouTube, the longer the video, the more watch time you get, and therefore it pays you more. But not here. This video is very short, only 1 minute long, and it has 1,800,000 views. It paid $11. And this one is over 2 minutes long and has 7 million views. 7. And it doesn't talk about any controversial topic, it's just a story about Canada. I paid 33 cents for it. Then I thought it was because I had very few total views for the month, until I reached my highest point. In September of this year, I reached 58 million views. That's a lot. By the way, thank you very much. This number of views is similar to the biggest channels on TikTok, the biggest TikTokers out there. I'm not saying that I beat them or that I'm one of the most popular, but I do offer some competition in terms of presence to the biggest creators. And you might think that's when they start paying you more. However, it remains the same. This one with 1.7 million views, $27, and the older ones I had already uploaded started going viral as more followers came to my page. Same thing, this one with 5.6 million views paid $0. This brings us to an important point. Guys, pay close attention. You have to start things early, on time. When a platform promises to go viral, you have to start on that platform early, be one of the first. TikTok wrote to me and asked, "Do you want to start making content on TikTok? We'll help verify and support you." The account was called TikTok Latin America. I said no, mainly because TikTok was just for silly stuff and I felt like TikTok was beneath me. I'm an educational channel. I make migration tutorials. I help the immigrant community. I'm not here to do silly things like TikTok, and I didn't join. That was in 2020. The guys who were invited to TikTok and did start back then now have between 20 and 25 million followers. I started this year from 0 followers, 0 videos, and I had to start from scratch. Competing not against other people who are also just starting out, but competing against the biggest creators. I'll give you examples of 2 accounts from my city. We're fellow Chiapanecos. Sonrix and Pacoyaso. They started around the same time that TikTok invited me to join and create content for TikTok, but I didn't want to. Yes, one of the reasons was because I said I don't do silly things, but the other reason is because TikTok doesn't offer you a copyright tool. And I've always had the problem that my videos are used to scam people by those who offer fake jobs to Canada. I thought it was very reckless. Facebook and YouTube in a vertical format offer me that protection for my videos, and someone downloads them, edits them, and modifies them to scam people, I can see it and block them. TikTok does not offer me that. So I said that if I create exclusive vertical content for TikTok, I'll be even more exposed to scams. And for those 2 reasons, I didn't want to, and now I regret it. I didn't realize. I didn't see the potential of TikTok. I didn't think it was going to dominate social media in such a way that nowadays, if you're not on TikTok, you don't exist on social media. And social media nowadays is the most effective way to make a positive change in your life and in the world if you really want to do it. If you're not a billionaire or the president of a country, you're just an average Joe like me, and you want to leave a mark on humanity, your best tool is social media, and without TikTok, you are nothing. Lesson learned. Never assume anything is beneath you. And now I have no choice but to give it my all. I'm uploading my whole YouTube channel in sections, cut into pieces for TikTok format. And I'm creating new videos between 3 and 5 per day. As I'm recording this video, I have 820,000 followers. I started uploading videos in January of this year and continued until I reached this video, which paid $285. The highest rate I've received from TikTok. The most lucrative video I've had on this platform with 5.3 million views. At this rate, if all the videos paid me this amount per view, then with 60 million views a month, I would earn $3,000 a month. That's already very good. It's already worth being on TikTok. It's decent now, but how do I get everyone to pay me that?
And in my opinion, the truth is nobody knows.
None of the creators who have 100 million followers on TikTok know it. It's all random. What happens is that as your followers increase and your average number of views goes up and you upload 5 videos a day, out of those 5, 1 will offer a reasonable rate, and if each gets 2 to 3 million views, you can earn between $50,000 and $100,000 a month. And yes, there are people who make that much on TikTok, and yes, I've met them and I've seen their analytics, so I can confirm that they do make that much. And just like I showed you how much I got paid for each video, I saw theirs too, and I didn't find a pattern either. There isn't any indicator that tells you this is the key. No, it's random. People with 25 or 30 million followers upload 5 videos a day and get paid in cents, $10, $20, $300, and there's one that's random. I don't know why. I couldn't find it. I analyzed all the data and factors that contribute to or affect a video. And there's a video that pays you $3,000, $4,000, and if you have one of those every day, that's the key. Those are the people who really make a lot of money on TikTok. You need to have at least 10 million followers, at least 100 million views per month, and upload between 3 and 10 videos per day. Among them, one lucky video was randomly selected by the algorithm. The video that pays you like the golden video, which will pay you between $500 and $1,000 a day. And if you have a lucky video every day, that's when you earn your $30,000, $50,000. Now, I'm not selling you any TikTok course or anything. I don't sell anything on social media. I'm just being honest. In the year I've spent evaluating all the analytics, statistics, and factors on TikTok, the metadata, hashtags, everything, I haven't been able to come to a conclusion that reliably tells me this is the type of content you have to make. I'm telling you very honestly, if I ever figure it out, I'll let you know here, I'll post it, I'll shout it out. But up until now, with what I've seen, using all of my knowledge, my experience, and the little intelligence I have, my conclusion is that it's random. Can you make money on TikTok? Yes. Can you become a millionaire on TikTok? Of course, you need two things. A lot of followers, tens of millions and tens of millions of views per month, and uploading several videos a day. But what factor determines which video is going to pay you well and which one isn't? It doesn't exist, and I don't think anyone knows. If someone tells you I know what to say in a video to get you the highest rate, in my opinion, that's not true. Again, I don't have any evidence, I'm just sharing my opinion. If any other content creator can prove me wrong or disagrees with me, look, everyone speaks from their own experience, I'm just sharing mine. And this opinion I'm offering you is based on a year of gathering data. For example, this is the most graphic and bloody video I've made. I'm giving you a representation of the bullet, the piece of lead that hit the neck. From this guy, Charlie Kirk. And look, it paid me $523 with 9 million views, more than $50 per million. But why not these others? For example, this one 28 cents for 4.3 million views. This one 2 cents with 4.8 million views. And this one with 10 million views, $35. What makes the difference? By the way, I'm not complaining. There will always be some fool in the comments saying, "Oh, stop complaining." They still pay you. This is for educational purposes. If you want to make money on TikTok, or you're considering TikTok as a source of supplemental income, or your full-time job, or an extra income, I wholeheartedly, sincerely offer you this information that I've been gathering for a year. I don't mind informing anyone. If a source of income feeds me, I offer it to everyone on the planet. I'm not someone who thinks, it was hard for me to learn, so it should be hard for you too. If there's a secret to making money on TikTok, I don't know what it is, but if I ever find out, I'll share it on this channel. And since we're on the topic how to earn money on TikTok, same thing, I can tell you about my experience. Monetization on TikTok, so they put ads on your videos, is still not available in Canada. So I had to go to an agency in the United States to obtain a US Social Security number, so that TikTok can declare the taxes and make the payment. To do this, I enter into a business agreement in which I pay them for this rental. They keep 30% to 50% of the earnings based on your contract and deposit the remainder into your account. If you have a good amount of views, it can be up to 90%. And it sounds really cool. They handle uploading your content, assign you a social media and TikTok manager who adapts and posts everything for you. When payment arrives, they split it for you, right? Half and half, or 60-40, 30-70, depending on the agreement you have with them. The problem with this is that they have a base amount, what they pay to the manager of your account, and the rent for that social security number. And if your payment is less than that amount, then you have to pay out of your own pocket. And that's been my case so far. At the beginning, that's expected, right? Like any business, you pay to get it up and running. My TikTok payments so far have been below that line of what they pay the manager. So it costs me each month to have him, but it's a good investment for two reasons. Number one, the number of people it reaches. YouTube would never, not even in my dreams, give me 60 million views a month. Never, never. The platform lacks sufficient traffic and its algorithm favors larger and established creators. Facebook gives me between 40 and 60 million views, more or less. However, I have 5.3 million followers on my Facebook page, which is almost 10 times more than I have on TikTok. Put it in perspective. See how much more potential there is on TikTok, how much more traffic there is, how many more opportunities there are to get yourself known. And honestly, I care about the topics I talk about. It's something I'm passionate about. Yes, I want to do it, and I would do it for free. Talking about immigrant rights, problems with human rights, the topics you already know me for that I always take on, I want to take them on. And I'm not in it only for the money, although I have faith and am optimistic that I can do it in the future. I've only been on TikTok for a year, and it's likely that I'll even reach 1 million followers this year. In 2025, I went from 0 to 1 million followers in 1 year. If this continues, then it's likely I'll get some money from TikTok, which is welcome. Even if that's not my main purpose, my goal is to leave a lasting impact on social media with messages that are meaningful to me. When I report on migration or politics, not everyone likes it. I don't always give the right answer. Sometimes my information is outdated. I always correct them, apologize, delete the video, and act as responsibly as possible. Again, I apologize if I have ever offended anyone, especially when I talk about pastors who scam people. I want to tackle very controversial, sensitive topics. TikTok gives you the chance to gain this relevance, allowing millions of people to see you and reaching further than any other platform. And that's what I want. And if on top of that they're going to pay you, well, that's even better. Well, next year in 2020, I'll give you all an update on this video. How much is TikTok paying me so you can see approximately how much it's growing? May the value be with you, and I'll see you next time.